Hi, everybody. How are you today? It is a lovely Wednesday here in Nashua, New Hampshire this morning. It's funny. I was actually going to go live last night because I was having a little bit of like a rough night. And then I chose not to because I was actually pretty emotional. And there was actually a post in the She Built This page yesterday talking a little bit about how much you should share on Facebook and like all that stuff. And I actually don't mind sharing anything. Hence the podcast, People, Trauma, and Stress Discussed, right? So just got done recording with Emily. Hi, Emily. I see you there on Instagram. I just got done recording with Heather this morning about some comments that were made on Facebook that were pretty inappropriate with regards to some people and their culture. And, it kind of just brought me into a place where I really wish and hope that the people that I interact with on a near daily basis are able to breed love instead of hate. And so I'm going to start with last night. And so my sister's actually watching me right now on Instagram. And so she and I had a pretty big conversation around the relationship with my mom, and Mom, you might be checking into. And, we talked a little bit about their relationship and how there's a little bit of toxicity there. And a lot of you know a little bit about my relationships with my mom and my sister and how much I love them both dearly, but we've also been through a lot all together. Right, Kim? And so with that being said, I think it's really important that you need to meet people where they are. And so like my mom is just not 100% capable of having a normal relationship with people, taking care of herself, holding a job. Little wins for her are a big deal, right? And we, as her children, tend to place expectations on her that aren't really fair. Because she's doing the best she has with what she got doesn't mean that she's going to be number one mom of the year, right? Hey there, Mo. And so, I think that a lot of times when we have, I have friendships with people, I take my friendships so seriously. It takes me a lot to trust somebody and to share with someone. And I mean, obviously I've been burned before. And so once you reach friendship status, right, Emily? I tend to be more, I tend to confide more in you, share more things and that sort of thing. And we have to be careful when we do that because we're really proud of ourselves for being vulnerable and being great friends and really being able to share. But then we expect that from another person. That's not fair, right? So while you may be putting in a ton of effort to be a great friend, great daughter, great mother, great this, great that, doesn't mean other people need to. And that's what we really need to be careful of, right? So if you're choosing to go into a relationship with additional effort, you can't be really careful of the expectation you're placing on the other person because you have to meet them where they are at, right? Makes sense. Okay, so hate breeds hate. So I don't know if you knew this or not, but some days we have about 60,000 thoughts. 60,000 thoughts in a day. That's a shit ton, right? 98% of those thoughts are repeated day after day. 80% of your thoughts, 80%, so 48,000, that was quick math. I'm pretty impressed with myself. 48,000 of your 60,000 thoughts are negative. And we're repeating those. Well, most of them, 98% of those negative thoughts, we're repeating every single day. So if you're feeling insecure, if you're sad, if you're going through a hard time, you're thinking about that over and over and over again. Not to mention those learned behaviors, your past experiences, your everyday life stress that you're dealing with, adding to those challenging times, those challenging thoughts, all of that stuff. And somebody posted on Facebook this morning, not a kind thing, and judging people for having to wear certain clothing for their religion and how they might be viewed as, harmful to the United States because of what they believe in and what their culture offers, and comparing them to bank robbers. And it was very unkind, very, very unkind. And for me, that just made me think of hate breeding hate, because it does, right? Negativity breeds negativity. You have a shitty experience, you're telling 10 people. You have a great experience, you're telling one. You've heard that. If you've worked retail, you've heard that 1,000 times. So, it's an effort. So if somebody's posting something negative on Facebook or social media or whatever, they're putting that thought in your mind, and it takes so much effort for a person to shift their mind from negative to positive that we're just easily breeding hate. So I challenge you, post positivity, choose love, live with forgiveness, with gratitude, right? With compassion and kindness, and meet people where they're at, right? So if somebody chooses to believe a certain way or to practice a certain religion, just because a Muslim is a Muslim doesn't mean that they're a Muslim extremist, right? So we are no better if we're going to pass judgment like that. And I really feel like we need to shift our mindset out of this negativity and move into positivity, and really love breeds love. Let's do more of that. Let's share more of that. Shifting our thoughts, stress relief, create an echo chamber of amazing positivity. Exactly. So shifting our thoughts, stress relief, thinking positively. Stress relief, all of that stuff that I teach to companies, people, all of these people, it's all a cognitive skill, guys. All of you, every single one of you can have and achieve and feel stress relief every single day. All of you can shift your mindset from negative to positive, but you need to practice it over and over and over again. Being happy is not easy. Choosing love is not easy. Making the choice to forgive, definitely not easy. But if you practice it every single day, you're just going to get better at it like everything else. And so that being said, it's okay to have your Chardonnay moment. I had my Chardonnay moment last night. Oh, I sure did. I had a glass of red wine to go with it. Okay. But today is a new day. And today I'm going to change this world one to many every single day. And so if one person hears this and one person makes the effort to look at a negative thought or think about a negative thought, write it down, and then shift perspective. I am grateful for this challenging opportunity. I am grateful for this thing that happened. I am grateful for having that challenging conversation. I am grateful for taking the risk. I am grateful. Choose the words I am grateful. Choose gratitude. Choose forgiveness. Choose love. Reduce the negativity. And like Emily said, create an echo chamber of amazing positivity. All right, guys, have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all very, very soon.